When I was 14 years old, I saw Au Bureau of Alfred Jarry, directed by Peter Brook, and the joy I received was so immense that I said, I want to give this back. Art is making the link of our reality, what we can see, what we can touch, what we can smell, into another invisible reality. And I think it's the link between the real and the invisible. For me, the best art is when the body and the spirit are one. And usually it's all separated because we've been separating things for a very long time. There's been separation between the spirit, and the body being bad, the body being, crude, being filthy somehow, and the spirit being the good thing, And I think we have to stop this misunderstanding. There's been a big mistake there. And we have to link it back, and that's what actors do and artists do, because without body, there's no art. And without spirit, there's no art. So we have to link it. That's why dance, when it's full of spirit, life, and inside, then it's so powerful. And art is there to transform us. It's a medium to transform, to be able to see things in a different way, to feel things in a different way, to be in a place inside of us that is we've never thought about, we've never felt before, and something to discover. It's the love of the new. Why are you touched by this more than that? For me, it's because when the art is made from somebody who's truthful to himself, to herself. And of course it requires work, it requires, a certain, I would say, intelligence, but not in the intellectual way. It's just in a perceiving sense. The intelligence of the, you have the intelligence of the body, of understanding through your heart and of course your mind. But it has to be linked. In the theater, because I've done 7 plays, so not that many, even though it was really what I wanted to do, to start with. It was really my dream and my love and my inspiration. It's true that once I said, it's like having 1,000 cameras pointing at you when you're on stage instead of one, which isn't true in a way, but at the same time you take it as a whole. It's one big presence. And you have to believe that it comes from a goodwill place, because if you start to be paranoid as actors, as we tend to be, because we're so exposed, so we try to protect ourselves somehow, in thinking, is he liking me or is he not liking me, So you have to come from a place where you think that there's no judgment. It's just being together and going through a journey together. But you need a lot of work on yourself to go, to start from there. But you have to go, imagine that it's possible, this reunion because we're just serving a story. We're just there to share something mysterious. There's something about creating them in the moment. That's why theater is so magical, because you create this moment together, and it will go forever, but it will stay forever, and that's the eternity in the something so ephemeral. So it's this combination that I find it fascinating. That's why I always miss it, because films, of course, there's that as well when you're shooting, but there's a medium in between, which is the film, so you don't get information as close or as direct as a spectator in the theater. You have no medium, you're just seeing what's happening, so it's just your eyes. So the magic can be so forever, you can be taken forever, hurt or touched forever.